Alright. Older Kane, second half of the game, first ending. First playthrough. Haven't ended yet. 5 years in the future.
Welcome, sirs. Master Emile is waiting in his chambers.
I bet he is. Put my headphones on so I can really hear this.
Oh, hey there, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Emile. It's been a while. And, you haven't aged a day.
Now, Emile not aging.
Oh, yeah. I'm sort of special that way.
Now that seems like something's going on. And I know that in so much of the media for this game ahead of time, they always show that robot. So I'm thinking he's the robot. And I think Emile was a robot in NieR Automata. Although who wasn't a fucking robot in NieR Automata? I was kind of glancing through like a review of the... You see what people thought of this one, what they thought of the PS3 one? Because I really didn't enjoy a lot of the last episode, because I just thought it's like too much anime stuff that is like forced emotion. But the whole point of this, I think, is to be kind of like a tedious JRPG, lull you in with almost like a parody, and then bam, hit you with the weird stuff. So far, we haven't really gotten too much of the weird stuff, just a lot of the hints. But I remember there being more moments that I enjoyed in NieR Automata. But I also like sci-fi more than this being... this feels a lot more fantasy / modern. Anyways, what's going on there, Emile? You don't age. Seems suspicious.
Huh. Fair enough.
Sure, kinda. Fair enough.
Anyway, I hear you found a lead on undoing the petrification curse.
Yes. Take a look at this.
Oh, Grimoire, your voice is so bloody good. So, like, what the fuck is this thing? Following the recent incident with number 6, we've decided to establish an archival room. This room will hold records on the methods used to control and or cancel all forms of magic, including petrification and bestial transformation. So that kid has petrification magic. I don't think he transforms into an animal. I don't know anyone who transforms into an animal other than transforming into the Shades, as well as allow other projects to move forward. This should make it easier to complete a long-term storage. Archival storage 2026. So how long ago was that? What year are we in now? I don't know. I know at one point we were like 1400 years in the future, so... Is this from 1400 years ago? I think we're going to find some interesting stuff. So are they all just sort of like projects? Are they super weapons or something? Is the kid Cyclops a mutant created by the government?
There's a section of this manor called the planning room, and I think...
You think this room will let you harness the ability to control all forms of magic, correct?
Actually, yeah. Or even if it doesn't, something there might point us in the right direction.
So where is this planning room?
There's an entrance in the courtyard. It's not far.
Good. Let's go find it.
Great voice acting.
If this...
Where is the courtyard?
This room truly contains the power to control all magic. I can use it to cure my eyes.
If we could heal both Emile and Kaine at once, it would be quite an achievement. 2 birds with one, stone, as they say.
Wow, Weiss. I didn't think you cared.
Perhaps this tome is getting a bit sappy in his old age.
Yeah, the paintings are back to normal. No devil horns coming out of that one? God, this is basically the Resident Evil 1 hallway. Really expecting a dog or something to come bursting through those windows. Right when you least expect it. Always open everything in this bloody game. Alright. Just a safe thing. It was there before. Don't get too excited.
We need to go to the courtyard. We need to go to the...
This isn't the courtyard. This is the study, you idiot. God damn it. Could this big center spot be the courtyard?
It should be right around here somewhere.
So these people you turned into stone, did ya? I see something.
Is this it?
All right. What is
Warning.
down here?
This facility... I can't read the rest. Something about a seal?
If someone bothered to attach a warning to this room, I doubt they will appreciate us forcing our way inside.
Uh-oh. Emil's feeling something. Why? From the room? From the area?
Emil, you okay? What's wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing. I'm fine.
You don't sound fine, buddy. Ooh, they're just cutting us right down there.
Something is amiss with Emil. Take care not to stray too far from him.
Alright, and now it's turned into what looks like an isometric RPG, a CRPG. Looks a lot like a Shadowrun Dragonfall, actually. Or Shadowrun Returns, maybe. Which are killer top-down CRPGs with... Well, Shadowrun Dragonfall is the best one of the bunch. Amazing story. Really fun combat system, kind of like XCOM. Combines fantasy RPG elements with cyberpunk. How cool is that? Holy shit. So what game would they be parodying back then? So when did NieR come out? Jesus Christ, this is so crazy. But then it's just all like the exact same attacks and everything, just slightly different camera angle. It's pretty cool. And just because I'm not really telling you why, they're not mentioning it at all. It just is. It's a really beautiful look for the place. How dare you attack us? Oh, just a black cloud or nothing. I wonder if I'm using the words from my word box, my little word pile. Of all the words I need to gather together to upgrade my weapons and stuff. What the hell's going on here? I bashed the box. Horky! Am I nearly to the good stuff? That's what it's feeling like. My plan was I was just gonna play the game because I've got to get Returnal. Oh, you can go around the corner. Because I got to play Returnal on Friday. It's Wednesday night. I ran out of time because I got heat stroke. Smash every box, Leon told me. So far, none of these boxes have given me shit, but I've needed to smash them anyways. Yeah, so I was just gonna play it offline and try to get as far as I could. And then as soon as I talk to Emil, and he says, yeah, I don't age. And then he says he's got these magic powers. And then we saw this like old document that looked like it was from a Resident Evil type game. That's nice. I thought, alright, I'll turn my camera on. Fang of the Twins. Where is it? So, yeah, hopefully we should start getting a bit interesting. I was saying earlier that, like, NieR Automata had probably, I think, better moments from the first moment. It was pretty amazing. The surprise was way easier to see coming in NieR Automata. It's like, yeah. It's not a real war. We get it. But yeah, there are a lot more memorable moments. And I enjoyed a lot of the combat. I liked all the mech stuff. This is like orthographic, the game. Actually, it looks a lot like Pâtreron, I was saying earlier. Or just like any kind of top-down CRPG, you know? Like old school Fallout. This thing is really slow. And it's not that much more hard-hitting.
What's this?
Stuff doesn't scale differently when it's on screen. What if that's intentional? Everything's intentional. It's a masterpiece. Look at this plan, Snow White. Okay, this is this robot head we've constantly seen in a lot of the media, which I think is a bit of a spoiler and they probably shouldn't have put there. All the pillars are scaled the same. Oh, interesting. Ends up like SimCity. Oh, okay. Progress reported number 6. So this is the one they said they stopped. On Christmas Day. Oh, like Jesus being born. We've completed the initial research into number 6 and are ready to initiate the startup experiment in the coming days. The startup experiment, as this will likely mark a great leap forward in Gestalt research. The National Weapons Research Laboratory has made the completion of the number 6 project its top priority. Budgets for all other projects are to be frozen, effective immediately. Wow, are you saying that the government wanted to create weapons and they experimented with people? And oh my god, what an idea. I can't believe it.
It would appear this used to be some manner of magical research facility.
Because just like when the government uses the army, they're treating people like nothing more than weapons.
This must have been where I was...
I'm uncomfortable with the spelling of Erg is better.
Emil!
I'll be okay. We need to keep going.
I wonder if they're intentionally having the characters speak quieter because we're further away from the perspective, or maybe what they're saying is less important.
Sorry for the trouble.
Oh, you fucking Emil. I'll pay for this. Good catch, Orky. Oh my lord. Oh, this weapon blows my goat. Ooh, virtuous treat. Oh, all these two-handed weapons are pretty slow, but they do 300. What does Beastbane? Oh, it only does 172. It does enough. It does enough. I can't say shit. I can't say anything. Jesus Christ. So hard to see. Alright. Very decadent. Yeah, where did we get? I just need to press triangle against these guys. For it powerful. This would be pretty mind-blowing. Early PS3 era? Yeah. for a triangle. This kid freezes him up for me. He's doing a great job. What's nice is, like, this kid is so useful. It's the gameplay of it is making me really like him, you know? I need him. He's helping me. I have a bond with him through gameplay, not story. Yeah, I mean, there's some games that, like, you can play now. I was talking about it on the on the stream, what, 12 hours ago, about System Shock. I keep going back and looking at System Shock. System Shock 1, I don't think I could ever play. System Shock 2, maybe. That could definitely use a remake. But I think they confuse remake with you need to make a brand new AAA modern game as the remake, which is going to take us several years and a big team and lots of money. What if you just made it, like, not to that extent, you know? What if you just remade System Shock and you made it look like an indie game, you know? Still nice. Just updated it a little. That's all. Just so people can play it, and people who loved it back then could just play a nicer looking version of it, just like a remaster, I guess. Actually, more so like a remaster. I feel a little lost. There's no map. It's isometric. Yoko Taro was fucking with you. Follow the blood and the doors. Boxes. Wow, well, guys. Uh-oh. Yeah, because, I mean, I'm all about playing old games, but because, especially System Shock was such a revolutionary game, I think it makes sense that playing it is gonna feel pretty archaic and pretty primitive. Like, when you look at, you just have to look at, like, the interface for old System Shock. This looks really nice. Quality of life changes are good, but it's relative, yeah. Yeah, the Nope, it was already good. You know, it's like Final Fantasy VII. I just want a high-res version of it, not a Nomura remake of it. So I wonder if these guys are all like, are they just mindless monsters? Or are they also something to do with the story? Like a specific character or something? Favorite remaster remake? Good question. I'd say I got a few. Shadow of the Colossus, both the remaster and the remake I really like, because I think that's one of the most important games of all time that still holds up and is a beautiful semi-short experience to play. It's really got everything, and there's nothing quite like it, and it desperately needed a remaster because the frame rate sucked. It was squeezing the life out of the PS2, so it needed a better PS3 version, and the PS4 remake is very faithful, so I liked that. Dark Souls 1 remaster, same thing, really important game, needed the frame rate to be boosted up and locked in and experienced by more people again. The Demon Souls remake, it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. But also changed some things that I think they were like, who do they think they are? You're messing with history. Those would be my favorite ones. And the Final Fantasy VII remaster, like, real simple. Just update the polygons and give me speed up and turning off random battles. Just all the stuff I would want out of a emulator. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we upgraded our weapons too. We need to find key marked Ha. Now. You sons of bitches. So what they do to kind of boost up the how they remake and remaster the combat in this section of the game. So they give you, all of a sudden you have two-handed swords, and spears, and then enemies have different, I guess, different weaknesses to them.
Emil is falling back.
All right, we got a big boss boy. Watch out, Emil. Woo, mama. Okay, you need to be jumping. Dodge, maybe. Sometimes dodge, sometimes jump. Look at Emil just standing there. What a trooper. Oh, come on. I pressed dodge. Maybe hang out behind him. Smack him around. And then jump when he does that. I bet you this game has a really good ending. Because I have read a bunch of reviews on this game. And people fucking love it. And that usually means the ending is awesome. I'm jumping too early. Obtain the word Varu. Use with weapons. Guard break plus 10. But what about Kingdom Hearts? I don't know. Just know a lot of people talked about. They said a lot of things like you can't talk about this game without spoiling it. And that to them, this was a game that really, really needed a remaster or remake to be brought up and because of its interesting ideas, you know. Plant Snow White. Who are these fucks? Today's meeting will address the following topics: a solution for long-term storage of number 6, and progress on number 7. Disguising the laboratory's above-ground facility as a mansion.
Project number 6. So this was some sort of weapons laboratory?
What the hell was going on down here?
What was I doing here?
I have doubts as to whether or not Emil will be able to continue.
I'm fine. Let's just go.
Let's just go. Get off my boat. It's a creepy area. These almost feel like random battle encounters. You guys are just stuck in there, or I have to come around? I have to come around and kick your ass. You did for the key card. Holy crap. A tree in a cage. Nature restrained. Kids' toys. Very Art Deco. Oh, holy crap. Koyura. Ooh, 12% martial arts magic defense. Did it say that magic will drain my HP? Or drain their HP? Plan Snow White. Progress report on number 6. This is before Christmas 2025. The donor body Halua has been chosen from among the 7 candidate subjects to proceed to the next stage. In the interest of protecting state secrets, all but one of the remaining subjects will be disposed of. The donor body Emil, however, will be kept in storage as a failsafe measure. So he's gonna see his own body in storage.
You sure you're okay, Emil?
I'm a weapon? What does that even mean? What am I?
Well, it's like in Final Fantasy IX.
It appears he's trying to remember something.
You're gonna be fine.
I'm not so sure about that. Porcelain.
Am I? Am I really?
Your past makes no difference. We'll support you no matter what.
At any rate, you would hardly be the first member of our merry band to have issues.
Am I a weapon? The music is fading out. There is a long bridge. The camera is slowly rotating. I am walking dramatically slow. Ooh, that's epic. I like it. Get in close, baby. Yeah. Changing perspective, nice and slow. Cool. This is very Final Fantasy VII. This game's so weird. Now, I wonder why they felt like it should be top down. What is that helping? How is that helping tell the story? Because at one point we had to do a text adventure with only words, but it's because we were in a dream where words ruled everything, which is pretty genius. Oh shit. Some kind of a Jesus guy. And this happened on December 25th, probably.
I remember now. I remember everything.
Good timing.
We used to be humans. Normal humans. Just a bunch of regular human kids like you'd see anywhere. And then we came here. They wanted to turn us into weapons. So they used magic to perform terrible experiments on us. Eventually they succeeded. They managed to create a perfect weapon. The name of that weapon was Number 6. But soon they lost control of number 6, and the experiment was deemed a failure. They had to create a weapon that could petrify number 6 and seal it away. So they created me. I'm number 7. I'm a weapon.
Weapon or no weapon, you're still Emil to us.
Thank you.
It's huge.
This is number 6. She's my sister.
This thing is alive?
My sister is the greatest weapon ever made, and
Yes, go on.
with her power, I could eradicate my petrification curse.
So what's the plan here?
First, you have to promise me something. If my sister somehow manages to swallow me up, my original self becomes lost. I'm afraid I may try to hurt all of you. And if that happens,
No, wait!
then I want you to kill me.
You have to get him out of there, now!
I'm on it. We're not gonna lose anyone else.
Wow. Very, like, Dark Souls-y looking boss battle. Now we're way faster all of a sudden.
Hurry! There's still time
Cool.
to save him!
We're like automatically
there is.
sprinting. And the beginning of it
Magic
really
is the
felt like
only
an
way
ode
damage
to
this one.
Final Fantasy VII. Shit. Oh my god. Awful.
Stay your weapons. Such attacks will hurt Emil as well.
How is magic any different?
He is highly resistant to it.
Then let's kill that thing with magic and get Emil out of there!
Interesting. Well, I thought it was going to be, I thought Emil was going to be that thing. It's a little different. I don't think I'm hitting this thing. Yes. Yes. Like a pulsing DNA strand. Don't use your double jump when you don't need it.
This thing's way too quick!
Yeah, I agree. It's like the premise is interesting, but the writing does make it a bit silly, and it's a lot of exposition.
Emil, we're coming for you!
Come back to us.
A lot of things that are happening just because they want them to happen, as opposed to like feeling earned. I thought there's some interesting enough concept. Like you said, you just kind of gotta like shut a part of your brain off and try to, I don't know, feel like you're in a dream or something. Because some of this, the concepts can be really heady and cerebral and super interesting that require more brain power. But then it's kind of like the way that they approach it ends up being just like so cheesy. It's like I want this to be considered higher art, and then the way they present it is embarrassing. With sort of like teenage level dialogue and teenage boy level drawings of women.
Emil. Emil.
Or like at least their idea of it. I don't know what's going on here.
Halua.
Emil, wake up.
This is cool.
Halua,
It's okay. It's over now. I'll always be watching over you, Emil.
Thank you, Halua.
Emil!
I had a side of Halua today.
Are you all right?
I'm still alive! I feel my sister's power inside me! I think I can control my abilities now!
Yes, we're all quite pleased. Now get out here already!
Just a second.
He's pretty funny.
I can't see very well.
Yes, yes.
No,
we're all
don't!
very pleased.
Don't look at me!
Emil, what's wrong?
Stay back!
Too dark. Okay. All right. I listened. Is that supposed to be really cool, badass, and not listen? Okay. Oh, I see. You meant come back. When you said stay back, you meant get really close.
Good God.
Welcome back, Emil. You've been through a lot.
But my body... I can't stand to be with you when I look like this.
What'd I tell you? We're here for you, no matter what.
Horky says, well, the good news is
Can you
you
see
won't
my
need
face?
a Halloween costume now.
You look just like I thought you would. You look really cool.
Right.
I think I'm okay now. If this is how I look now, then so be it. I was terrified at first, but it's not all bad, you know? I have the magic I wanted, and I can use it to bring Kaine back to us.
Emil.
We should hurry. She's waiting.
Should go buy her some new underwear.
I sure hope seeing me doesn't petrify her. You know, in fear?
I see this transformation has not stolen your terrible sense of humor.
Yeah, I really wish they didn't show this guy in so much of the media leading up to it, because I didn't know who he was, and then it kind of slightly ruined the surprise of that. If that's your humongous reveal, don't ever show him. That was dumb. Now I get why in NieR Automata, at a certain point, you play a silly robot, and I think its name is Emil. You have to do really menial, tedious things, because that makes it a masterpiece. And it always felt like this has more significance.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past.
Underwear.
Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway,
Han Solo is back. You outlined from the
The
carbonite.
beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
It will fall in time. Carbonite sickness. Oh, right. That thing she was holding in. Time to fight? But now I'm bigger. 5 years older. Much.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
Not gonna let this happen again. It dies today. My sword feels lighter.
It's not the blade but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Yeah, he feels sort of like an afterthought. Pretty anticlimactic now after everything we've just seen. More? Oh yeah, the squid in Mario Sunshine? And the way Mario kills him by like totally torturing him? Ripping off all his tentacles? That was so strange. I'm making you suffer! Yeah, bulge. He's a pretty cool design, but he's basically...
Stay alive.
I mean, he's, what's his name? He's Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Kaine, you gotta live. You gotta come back to us.
Wait till she sees him.
Oh, hey.
So casual, so calm, so cool.
Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
So, in the North American one, when you play as an old man,
Shit. That's a long time.
what do they do then? Does he grow up, or stay the same age, or die?
Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
I do like
Kaine
that.
waking from her long, petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain.
What are you,
That
showering
is,
in the rain?
Until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? You can't be serious!
Please try to understand. People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it!
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But
We'll see you later.
Prostitutes always sleep outside.
Sorry about this.
We only sleep inside for 15 minutes at a time. When we put our consciousness to sleep. Yeah, Horselands kind of has this almost like it's an old fantasy name, but a bit of that
What is the matter?
Yoko Taro twist.
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me.
Interesting.
Damn it.
We should turn in.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades.
Dot, 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 dot.
Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
Success with this case has been discovered and detained. The specimen's cooperation has been requested according to the predetermined stipulations. Treatment of the specimen variation.
Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Oh my god, how many times am I gonna say that in this game?
Very well.
We got some splaining to do.
Hey,
Oh, hi. I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again.
I understand you're doing this for the village, and that you don't have a choice.
Pretty much, yeah. But look, why don't you go talk to Popola? I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord.
Shadow Lord.
I'm headed there next. Oh, and Devila,
Yeah?
sorry about yesterday.
You don't need to apologize. Anyone would be upset when their friends are hurting. Let Emil and Kaine know that we're sorry, alright?
All right.
They're not sorry enough to let them sleep inside like human beings. Instead, they sleep outside like dirty beings. I read in some review that, like, Shadow Lord, that's all part of the parody of the tedious JRPG. You mentioned earlier, like, do you need the bland to make it more interesting? I think you could get the point across. Oh, I like that the destruction is still here from the combat. You could get the point across of things being tedious, and you could cut it way down. Although at the time, this was, like, just considered fine gameplay. Go fetch some eggs. Go get some mutton.
Popola?
Oh, hello.
Look, I want...
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither did you. You're just trying to protect the villagers. And I jumped down your throat for it.
Just shoved myself right down there.
It's very kind of you to say so. Regardless, please don't let it trouble you.
I believe there was something...
Oh, you know about the
The temple where I was first discovered.
That's it. Well, it seems that the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it somehow.
Oh ho. It was right under our pages the whole time.
But the bridge that leads there is unusable.
Not anymore, dickface.
So, take a boat.
A boat?
Yes. It took a lot longer than... I also asked them to provide... The ferryman will... That should make it easier.
Thanks, Pope. I feel like you've done... I'm really... Alright.
And for the love...
For the love of everything, I'll take a boat. And if I need to climb a mountain, then ride a goat. And what are those water things around castles? Why, they're called moats. And if I forget the instructions, write a note.
The path above the entrance
And
to
if
the
I
shopping
need to carry
district
my
should
items?
lead to the boat landing.
Bring a tote.
How excellent to know the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts our days of running all over behind us.
The faster we can move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
Writ wrote. Yeah, that's sort of like Japanese style of, we're gonna keep saying the same things back to each other, huh? Yeah, I think we will. Huh. And one more thing. I need to say the thing I already said again. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Great. I'm really nervous. I just shit myself. Huh. That's okay. You mean it? Yeah. I shit myself too sometimes. Okay. You're so cool. Whew. Miss! It's such a masterpiece that the main character cannot even swim.
Everything in working order?
Yeah, Vice. I'm good.
Your health is diminished. Do be more careful next time,
I really don't want you to fall in the water. Boat. Hey, let me up there. Boat. Fuck. This is how you access it. Take the stairs that we had to take when we fought the big giant monster.
Hey, look who it is. Remember me?
Yay, this guy was horrible, and he had a horrible wife.
That red bag. My pages. You're the slovenly half of that couple who refused to stop arguing.
Hey, it's been a while.
Sure has. I've been in charge of this canal since we last talked. Apparently I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Oh yeah, huh? Congrats.
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. The old ball and chain is always harping on me now about how much I work. Anyway, if you got a place to be, just let me know and I'll take you there.
The Lost Shrine River. Good.
As well as the Shadow Lord's castle.
Who is the Shadow Lord? Is the Shadow Lord just going to be sort of a joke or like a parody on
Let us make haste.
Why is she wearing underwear? Will that be explained in a meaningful way? So far, Grimoire has brought it up a lot. Now we get this kid flying around with us. She just likes taking big shits. She should do that. And then all the little pervs jerking off to her will be like, "Ew, make her stop pooping in front of me, please." No. More poop. Stretch it out. I'll be pretty impressed if they somehow explain that. It would blow my mind if they explained it in a way that actually felt clever. You should watch the scene from, not Death Stranding, Metal Gear Solid 5, when Quiet, who's hardly wears any clothes, explains how she drinks water. Through her skin, so she needs to expose as much as possible. And then when you're in the helicopter flying from mission to mission, she's just constantly crawling in front of your face and sticking her ass in your face. I'm so glad nobody's looking at this. Oh, I don't know. Stella knows so little about the games I play. Seems like most of the shows she watches always have sex in it. When I tell her, I go, "Oh, look at you, watching all this pervert stuff." She says, "Well, it's because I watch shows for grown-ups, man. Not little kid stuff." The Nirvana dagger. Cool. More of these guys. Cool little triangle rapid fire square. We've got some fun combos. It all just felt like armor breaking with this one. I'm getting in there. Yeah, see you get serious damage. These guys are like my guy. They're the big boys. We're just little wieners trying to play soldier. They're the serious ones. So serious in their night outfits. Shaped legs. Does that mean they have real brains then? shit, have I fallen in combat? Boo! That's as far as I could get there. I wonder what happens next.